Hello viewer, this HM Rubel from Tipship. Very welcome to our channel. Today we will discuss about how to hide Dokan vendor info for vendor store page and single product page. So let's get started. Those who use Dokan plugins in WooCommerce to create multi-vendor website. Many of you may not want vendor information to be displayed on vendor store pages or single product pages, such as vendor mobile number, vendor address. Because those who operate a multi-vendor marketplace on a small scale, if the customer can see all information of the vendor, or if the vendor can see all the information of the customer,
then it is very likely that the buyer will contact the vendor directly
without ordering from your marketplace. Today we discuss 3 different methods of hiding vendor information from WooCommerce Dokan plugins. As a first method, we will use our additional plugins to hide vendor information. Go to WordPress dashboard, then plugins, and add plugins. Type Dokan in search bar. Scroll down and find this plugins and install it, then activate it. I have already installed it, so I am not installing. Go to Dokan settings. Scroll down and find this additional menu on Dokan settings page. Tick mark these options which you want to hide. I'm hiding vendor mobile number and address and email address as well. Then save it. Let's see how it works. I'm going to vendor store page and reload it. You can see that the hidden information are not showing on the vendor store page. It works on the vendor store page. Let's see if it works on a single product page. Reload the single product page. Click vendor info tab. No, it's not working here. Vendor info still showing here. It only hides vendor information from the vendor store page, but it does not work on the single product page. However, it was important to hide the information from the single product page.
This plugin is not working the way we wanted it to. We will uninstall it.
We have uninstalled the plugins and reverted to the previous stage. Now we will try the second method. We will try to hide vendor information using additional CSS code. Go to WordPress dashboard, then appearance, then click customize. Scroll down and click additional CSS. We will add some additional CSS code here to hide vendor information.
The first code will hide the vendor's mobile number from the vendor store page. The second code will hide the vendor's email address from the vendor store page.
And the third code will hide the vendor store address from the vendor store page. Click the Publish button. Let's see these codes works or not. Go to vendor store page and reload it. You can see that all the information of the vendor has been hidden from the vendor store page. Now we will try to hide vendor information from single product page. For this we will use 2 more CSS codes. All the codes will be given in the description box. Copy and paste the codes into the additional CSS box as before. Click the Publish button. Now go to the single product page and reload the page. You can see that the vendor info tab is completely hidden in the single product page. We will now remove these codes to use the third method and return the page to its previous state. You can see that the page is back to its previous state and now the vendor information is showing. We will now use the third method to hide vendor information from the vendor single product page. Go to your control panel. Then go to File Manager. Go to public_HTML folder. Then go to WP Content folder. Then go to Plugins folder. Then go to Dokan Lite plugin folder. Go to Includes folder inside Dokan Lite, then find wctemplate.php file. Open this file in the file editor. Find this line, and simply comment out this code section. Then save it.
Let's see what has changed. Go to single product page, and reload it.
Click on Vendor Info tab. You can see that Vendor Info tab is not showing any information. If you don't want to show the Vendor Info tab,
then you need to comment out the code section above this code section.
Then save it. Now go to single product page and reload the page. You can see the whole vendor info tab is not visible.